And welcome back to the Black Tornado Podcast. This is a very special episode. This actually gives you something to stare at. So if you're not staring at your screen, in just a minute here, I'll give you something to stare at. I have a fan favorite, Doctor Nez is in the house. What up, Doc?
Hey, how's it going, man?
Hey, good, brother, good. Doc and the Doctor Nez band just had their first show not long ago, and we are going to do commentary over the entire show. Now, just to tell you, I have only watched the first song. So everything after the first song is all new to me. We're gonna do a straight playthrough, just like when you watch Deadpool with director's commentary on. We're not gonna stop it. We're just gonna power through. Sound good?
I'm looking forward to it.
Sick. All right, let's start it. And again, real quick, people, real quick. Hold on. If you haven't watched the Doctor Nez live set, go to Doctor Nez YouTube channel. Link will be in the description. Watch that first. If you're a big Doctor Nez fan, if you listen to Black Tornado Podcast, of course you're a big Doctor Nez fan. Watch that first. Do not watch this for the first time watching Doctor Nez live, because of course we're going to yip yap over the entire thing. So do that, come back, and now we're going to watch the first Doctor Nez live show. Real quick, before we do it, Doc, do you want to introduce your band?
Yeah. Hey, so I'm Doctor Nez. When the band plays live, we also just go by the act Doctor Nez. But we've got a bass player and a drummer now. We're running as a trio. So it's me. Bass player is Luke Prentice, and the drummer is Stan Lara. And like Adam already said, you're going to be watching our first gig as an ensemble. So pretty big stuff.
Yeah. And I will be watching it live for the first time as well, other than the first song. And that's why I told you beforehand, I purposely only wanted to watch the first song so that the rest is fresh reaction, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it. This is the very first. Oh, and where was the show?
Okay, so this show was at a place called Lulu's. It's downtown in Colorado Springs. Really cool spot. Absolutely huge room. So I'm hoping to play there again sometime when we have a little more pull. Because when you play those big rooms, if you pack 30 people into a dive, you feel like you've got the whole city in there. But these huge rooms, you get 30, 40 people to show up, and you're just like, man, where is everybody? So it was a very interesting first gig to play such a big space. But it felt good.
I'm proud of you. I'm glad that you're doing it back when last year BTP, when you came on long time ago. That was one of the questions that we asked you was, do you plan on doing live shows? And you said, well, I got to get the band together. We got to do practices. And now we're past all that. We're about to watch the first Dr. Nez live show. If you're not looking at your screen, this is the time to look at your screen. And here we go. Dr. Nez looking swole, giving the bandmates the signal. Man, sounds just like on the recording.
I've had a few people tell me that I sound better live, which I take as a massive. I'll take it as a massive compliment, just because I feel like there's some people that'll be like, "Well, how come you don't sound like that on the record?"
Right.
And they mean, "Why does the record suck?" And then there's other people that, when people say they sound better live, that's what you want in a band. You want to come away from the concert saying they were even better live than they sound on the record. So.
I will say this as somebody who's listened to all your stuff probably as many times as you've listened to it. This is right on point. Oh, we have a camera change. I like that. Very professional 4K footage with multiple camera angles.
Yeah, I guess I better make sure I give that shout out. We got a cameraman that he's like a one-man operation. He goes by Maybe Someday Media, And,
Okay.
He did all the cam work for this thing, so it was pretty cool.
Am I at this show? There's a dude drinking a beer at the front row. I made it. I don't even remember this show.
So this, like I said, this is the downside of playing a huge room. There's a lot of people in here, but on camera, you get like 2-3 people to come up to the stage, and then everybody else is hanging out like in this huge room. So
now we got dude with the beer in the hand, the cap on the head, and the vest on the back. I didn't realize I was at this show. All right, I hope I enjoyed myself.
I can tell you from talking to him that you very much did.
Nice.
That's the lead guitar player for our friends Witch Hound.
Witch Hound rules. Yes.
Yeah. It's another doom band. They just put out their first EP too. So
yeah, those dudes are goats.
Supporting them while they get some.
We have a bass player with quite a hat. We have to discuss this for a moment. I know I'm talking over your amazing solo here, but more of those will come. Look at this fucking hat. I mean, the guy's straight out of Final Fantasy. I dig it.
I kind of, you know what? I dig it too. I was a little pensive about it at first because he comes up to me and he was like, "Hey man, I've got this hat that I want to wear. Like, is it too cheesy? Like, I don't know." By the way, props to the bass player here while he's front and center on the screen. This is Luke. This is his first gig that he's ever played in his entire life, and he's killing it.
And it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it's his first gig. Look at him. He's having fun. He's getting the cord out of the way. He's a professional musician. He makes sure that he doesn't step on the cord.
Well, if that cord was black, he would have tripped over it.
And the cord is a crazy shade of orange, which I love. I'm sure that's the stage lighting doing that.
Yeah, with these blue lights, they almost do like a black light effect to it a little bit.
Yes.
You can see the orange spots on the drum mat as well. So.
Yes. Yeah, it looks like the bass player, before he came to the gig, he stopped at Party City and or Spirit Halloween, and he bought himself a big-ass hat, and we'll have to wait for the next show to see if this is a recurring. Yep, he's locking in with the drummer. He's locking in with Doctor Nez. Crowd goes wild. All right.
Yeah, that crowd was way louder than I would have expected them to be too.
Yeah, crowd's loving it.
It was good. So
right into the next song.
This is If You Know the Deal. It's track 2 on High Desert Lows.
It sure is. Look at the bass player. Look at him digging it. Look at him grooving.
Yeah, he's killing it. And I'm glad he's killing it because we kind of talked over it, but at the very beginning of this song, I forgot to shut my tuner pedal off.
Oh,
so
yeah.
The first bar, there's no audio on my guitar, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I finally figured it out.
And my man's playing fingerstyle as a bass player. I gotta give mad props to not using a pick. What's my man using? Is that it's Ibanez?
He's got his other bass is an Ibanez. God damn it, I can't remember what this thing is.
Or is that a Jackson Spectra?
I think. You know what? That might be an Ibanez, one of those like SDGR Ibanez.
Yeah. All right, bass player, hit us in the comments of what kind of bass that is. And let's not take away from the drummer. He's keeping it nice and clean. He has one tom, which is interesting. But hey, if you're making it work with one tom, then power to you.
No, he always holds down this song extremely well. Like this is one of his favorite songs on the set list, and you can tell.
Yeah,
he really holds it down. One more.
Listen to him lock in. Listen to drum and bass lock in. Look at them. They're giving each other the eye. That's how they're locked in. Yeah. Nice.
they have a lot of pressure on them during the verses of this song because there's no guitar. So
yes, that's what. Yeah.
They have to be together, and man, they pulled it off.
They're locked in. I dig it. You're up there. You yelling, you jamming, looking back. Are we good? Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
I will. One thing I didn't notice until I saw the video is like I kind of like the when we were on that last camera angle. I like that side stage door being open.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I like that little flash of like amber light in the back. Because when I first saw it, I was like, oh, that should be closed. And I was like, I don't know. I kind of like it.
Yeah, it's like a back room, the back room.
I think that's where the next band's drums are, so that we can exit.
What cryptid is hanging out behind that door? Look at you just screaming. You're into it, boy. Look at that. Look at it. You're feeling it. Look at the band. Yep, we're good. We're all still on stage. Nobody's falling over. Clap, clap, clap. Look at bass player. He got his hand out. Yeah,
he's great.
You know we're tight.
No, he's good. He's doing really, really well. Especially, I can't believe this is his first gig.
First gig.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Doesn't look like it. If you had not said that, no one watching this would think that that's this guy's first gig. Look, he's bouncing, boy. He's bouncing. Careful, don't fall. You're bouncing on one foot now. Careful. Drummer back there, he's still locked. Both them boys are locked in.
And if you've listened to, which I know you have, Adam, but for the rest of you out there, if you've listened to the High Desert Lows EP, this is left all alone, and it's unrecognizable compared to the studio version. Like we rocked it up for the stage.
Well, I'll tell you one thing that I notice a definite difference is the bass is very prominent on the audio recording. This is one I like jamming on this one. Maybe I should watch Old Dude and I can actually get the notes right. I just had this thought just now. Why am I just having this thought just now? I should watch Old Boy. I get the notes right.
He'll give you, this. I'll brag on him. This being his first gig, he will feed you a minimum of 89% of the correct notes. Which
I mean, to be fair,
that's a good score on Guitar Hero.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I could argue that if I played it the way I play it, it sounds pretty damn similar to the recording. I did have the original recording to go off of.
Yeah.
I feel like it's probably close.
Yeah, look at Stan back here on the drums. He's like, he had his work cut out for him on this song too, because so the studio version has this like borderline trap beat to it that's like
yeah.
And
I love that beat. It's fire.
We practiced it that way for a while, and we were just like, this feels great on the record, but like it kind of just sucks the energy out of the show when you do it live. Like it's just too, I don't know. It didn't work for us, and we decided to go back to the drawing board with the whole song. So like all the chords are the same and stuff.
Right.
But we were just like, we need to really open this song up for the live version, and we were
don't talk over the solo now. We got to hear you solo.
Oh, there's so many solos.
Yeah, I like this solo though. Yeah. Now what guitar are you using?
So this is my Les Paul.
Les Paul.
That's like my main guitar, and it is an Epiphone. And anybody out there who's got a problem with me playing an Epiphone instead of a Gibson, I'm going to tell you that Gibson I'm sorry. So like to me, Gibson ain't worth the money.
Quality control is it's a loaded gun. It's Russian roulette. You might get something fire and you might get something trash, but you just paid $3,000 to find out.
Yeah. And with Epiphone, to me, like, you know, it's that mid-grade guitar, but at the same time, I haven't had any problems with Epiphone quality control. They seem to come out the same, man.
I'll tell you this. The last bass that I bought was a Sire Marcus Miller for about $5 and some change. And it showed up perfectly set up, had nothing had to do with it. And it sounds amazing. And it was under $600. It's amazing bass.
Yeah.
So I don't care nothing about brands anymore. I care less.
Well, I'm kind of the same way. Like, I don't really care what the brand is for the most part, unless I've just grown to trust them.
Right.
Like, I feel good with Epiphone, but I've got a guitar maintenance buddy that's actually slapping new pickups.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. I'm talking.
So my name's Doctor Nez.
Here we go.
That's right.
Me and my friends are so glad to be here with you tonight. I'd like to introduce you to them. They've been working real hard to make this thing happen with me. Over here on the bass guitar, we got Mr. Luke Francis.
Look at him go.
Yeah, that's my boy.
And back here on the drums, we got Stan.
Look at him beasting out. He was waiting
Killing.
for that cue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Together we make Doctor Nez. After the show, we're going to be hanging out by the merch table. We'd love to meet every single one of you. Maybe you'll see something.
Let's probably buy a t-shirt, you cheap bastard.
After us, we've got Witchhound. We got Grind.
See, and respect to you for doing that.
And the main event,
Not everybody does that. Grave Huffer, absolute goats.
We opened for Grave Huffer for our first fucking gig as a band. Killer.
Grave Huffer, total goats. Love those dudes.
Yeah, no, they were sick. They were
Dr.
super
Nez
cool
with the
guys.
guitar switch. Oh, we got our bass. All right, we got a whole instrument change up. All right.
This freaking guy forgot his guitar stand. He's got to come over to my guitar stand.
He doesn't have his own guitar stand. Rookie
no,
move, homie.
He owns one. He just didn't pack it. I think the nerves got to him.
I got bust balls a little bit.
Yeah. But
I get bust balls a little bit.
he was over on his side of the stage before the show started, and he's like, "Hey, I could just lean my bass here." And I was like, "No."
Please don't do that. To make sure levels are right. All right. The drummer's beasting, boys, beasting out. He's digging. Look at you, tearing it up.
So the Stan, the drummer, he's a punk musician by trade. Like he has his own punk band. It's called Vultures, and they've got
cool.
They're recording and doing gigs right now. I don't know. I don't think he's got anything official out yet. But Vultures they're pretty killer, and you can tell when he's playing on this song, like he's in his element with Black Rose, because it's kind of punky. You know, it's the fastest song on the set, and he goes wild on this song. Like, if you just watch him, like, this is home.
Right. Well, let's not take away from you now. You look like you've been doing this for a hot minute. Look at you. Look at that energy. Look at the Doctor Nez drive. Look at that. That right there. That's somebody that's done this 100 times.
It's I appreciate it. There's like this. So having the guitar and having the pedal board and having to do vocals the whole time. You know, in my old band back in the day, I was the bass player and I had like no pedals. So I was I was running around the stage a lot more back then. So I spent this entire gig like, am I moving enough? Because I feel kind of glued to one spot.
You know what though? You don't have to worry about it because your other two bandmates are moving around to compensate. You got you got Ryan Martini Jr. over there. You got Keith Moon Jr. back there, and they're beasting out. So you're good. Look at him go. first gig. You never would believe it. And it's a nice, clean tone. It sounds good. Look at that bass. That sounds good, boy. You said he's playing through Mark bass, head and cab?
Yep. Yeah, whole
Boy,
Mark
them
bass.
Italians know how to make a rib, because that is clean. I wonder what he's. Do you know what he's? Is he running pedals or anything, or is it just clean straight through?
It's just a tuner.
Yeah, just a tuner. Boy,
The only pedal he runs is a tuner.
right. Yeah, clean.
I'm actually glad. I'm glad you mentioned the amp situation, because I think there's one angle that you can see my amp. So viewers, that's a good scream. That's a good scream.
Look, you smiled. You knew it was good.
Yeah, I felt. Yeah, that one felt good.
You smiled.
This is camouflage coming through now.
Camouflage. That's a good one.
So we only play 2 songs from Scary Faces. It's Black Rose and Camouflage, because the
Okay.
other ones just kind of don't fit in anymore. But so all this gear behind us, dear viewer, we were lucky enough to be the opener, and we've got backline of 3 bands chilling out behind us, just making us look way bigger than we are. And,
Yeah, I asked you before we started recording who's playing out of the 5150. You're like, nobody.
nobody right now.
Nobody
So-
at the moment.
What I'm playing through is actually a little 15-watt tube amp on the floor. It's a little Fender, but visually we're playing through 6 oranges, a 5150.
every amp known.
we've got the 80s hair metal wall of amps going on.
Boy, that Doctor Nez band really has a crazy sound, man. They're playing through like 57 amps.
Well, I wound up being pretty happy about it, because after they mic my amp up, I was afraid my amp wasn't going to be big enough for this. Look how big this club is. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look all the way to the back. It's huge.
Yeah.
And you can see people's little heads like 50 feet away from me back there.
Yeah.
But I've got this little Fender amp that I was like, I don't know if this is going to be big enough for the gig. I stuck a mic in front of it, and I had nothing to worry about. It sounded just as big as every other band that was playing.
I think a lot of times, too, with the smaller wattage, you think to yourself, oh, I have to be able to compete with my drummer, right?
Yeah.
And
at
no.
practice, that's true. At practice, like, I get kind of drowned out, but
Sure,
at the gig,
but tighter space, yeah.
you put a mic in front of it, and it's as big as the PA system.
Yep.
I think it was Josh from the Queens of the Stone Age. He brought like a gorilla practice amp to some of their shows.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they just stuck a mic in front of it, and there it is.
Interesting. All right, we're cooling it down a bit, but the drummer, he's keeping it tight. Bass
still
player's
really-
tone still holding it down.
I love this solo.
Now, what guitar is that one?
That's
Ibanez?
the bass.
No, yours.
Oh, mine's that's a G&L.
Oh,
So that's it's basically like a Telecaster Deluxe.
gotcha.
So it's like a 2 humbucker Telecaster, but it's G&L's the company that Leo Fender made after
Right.
Fender. So
Yeah.
that was a $300 Craigslist buy, I think.
Nice.
I was out of town scrolling. No, it was Facebook Marketplace. I'm like out of town for like a work trip, and I'm scrolling Facebook Marketplace back home, and I send my wife a text, and I'm like, "Can you go buy this guitar for me?"
Can you do me a favor?
She's like, "Sure, I guess." I'm like, "Cool. It's $300 and it's gonna be sick." So.
You know what you guys need to do once you make a few bucks off doing the gigs or whatever? You need to get a drum head with a ghost on it. Basically with the t-shirt. That's what you need.
Yeah.
You need the t-shirt logo, the one I'm wearing. You need that on a drum head. That'd be fat as fuck.
I think it would look good. Yeah,
That would
I'm
be
looking
fat
at
as
getting.
fuck.
I'm looking at getting patches and pins with that same design on it.
You know I need a patch.
Yeah, man.
You already know that.
I went on like a Stoner Rock forum, and I basically just asked like 100 people. I was like, "Hey, what at the merch table do you actually want?" Because
I told you when it comes to patches, reach out to my boy, and if you get a certain quantity, I think he'll give you a price cut.
Yeah. Why don't you say the name of his business for everybody out there?
Oh yeah, of course. That's Zombie Gentleman Art on Etsy. I've been working with what's his name, Ken. I've been working with Ken for a hot minute, and anybody that has one of the St. Jude's Black Tornado patches, you got a sticker in there promoting his business, and he's an absolute goat. Go to him if you need patchwork.
Zombie Gentleman.
Yeah, on Etsy and also on Instagram.
We're shouting out the other bands one more time for our last song.
That's tight. What shirt are you rocking? We weren't.
I got Witch Hound.
Witch Hunter. That's what I thought it says. I couldn't tell.
Yeah, I'm repping the bros.
Yeah, no, that's tight. That's the way to do it. Rep the homies.
Yeah, they've got a really cool look about them too. Like they all wear battle vests.
I want to hear you talk. I love this song so much. This song is so fucking fat.
His cymbal about fell over. He whacked the shit out of that thing.
Hold on, because I haven't heard this yet. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah. Viewers at home cannot see me bobbing my head. Hey, the orange cord turned green or white, depending on how you're seeing it.
Look, it looks white for me.
I know every lyric to this song. If your mic failed, I could get up and sing the rest of it. Not well, mind you.
Come out to
But I can
Colorado,
do it.
you can do it. Oh man, it smashed in perfect
Yeah.
right there, perfect.
Goated, yeah. Now, to be fair, I knew all the lyrics before the lyric video came out because that's how many times I've listened to this fucking song.
I'm impressed that you learned them all because there's a few lyrics in here that I think are just like a what the hell is he talking about kind of line.
I played it about 76 times, so after you hit the 70s number, you pretty much know.
I think it's my favorite song on the record.
This album lives in my truck. Like, it doesn't leave rotation. It's just in. Yeah, drummer's locked in. Very tight.
Yeah, this
Bass player's still holding it down.
This section always makes him nervous too, so he really brought it home.
Yeah. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I mean, he's holding that shit down. He's got that
Killing it.
locked.
Killing it.
Again, I've said this multiple times. If you had not said first gig, nobody would believe it.
No, people thought we were lying at the show.
That's what I
Had
mean.
people-
Nobody,
yeah.
no one would believe that. I believe you because I don't think you're a liar. Nobody else.
No, we had a couple different people that were like that's not true, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
that's
you're just
very
saying that
true."
for flavor, right?
And we're talking over a little bit of proof because we had a little bit of slop on this last chorus, but right here we're back.
Yeah.
Right back where we ought to be.
Powerful vocals. You're nice and smooth too. Don't crack or nothing. Keep it nice and clean. Look at your... Yeah. Yeah, don't leave just because we're getting off stage. Yeah.
Hey, there they are. Maybe someday.
Media. All right. And that's who you go to for your media needs. Sweet.
Yeah, Patrick's great.
Does anything else happen here? Just like the ghost pop up?
No, I think this is just black screen out of here.
Dude, that would have been tight. You should do that for the next one.
If you watch the video a couple more times, and anytime you get that when you get the camera angle that's like up and behind us, where you can see to the back of the club. Yeah, there are times where you can see the ghost in full like costume running around. Like nice. she's out there. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, Chuck's goat.
She got for this we just played a gig on yesterday. On yesterday. That's weird. Anyway, we played a gig yesterday, and Chuck was able to unveil the next piece of the ghost getup, which she has Heelys now.
Oh, it's so tight.
So like the ghost can levitate around. she like just
Heelys awesome.
Around.
It's the coolest thing.
It's pretty.
That is cool. That is cool. Hell yeah, man! I'm glad we got to do this. We got to sit there and watch the first Doctor Nez show. Maybe we'll just make a recurring theme of that. I like doing it. We should just do this. Just every time you guys do a show, we'll just watch it again.
When I get it videoed, I'd be down to do it. But I mean, I'm not every single one of them's gonna be videoed because as much as I like to support my local media teams, such as maybe someday, but it's a chunk of change.
Yeah, I guess I didn't consider that. Yeah, that's true. Well, if anybody in the crowd happens to record, then they can send their footage. We'll watch that footage.
Well, if you're talking about that, so we've got our first little crowd video on our Instagram right now. We got a few clips out of yesterday's show. So if you go find Doctor Nez on Instagram, you can see some little highlights and stuff too. And we'll always try to have those when we do shows.
Oh yeah, maybe after a handful of shows, maybe we'll take all of that stuff and we'll collage it into one video. We'll sit there, we'll yap on that.
Yeah, I'm down for a supercut.
Yeah, that would be cool. Hell yeah. Well, everybody that cries about Black Tornado not giving you anything to look at, there you go. 2 episodes in 2 years. I guess that's par for the course now. People like the videos episode. That was pretty funny. So this was cool too. This is the first time doing this, as everybody kind of knows at this point. I like branching out. I like trying new things. So watching a band's live performance with a member of the band. If people like this, maybe this will turn into a theme. Maybe I'll sit in with other bands and we'll watch their footage. This was fun.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you having me on for this because like it didn't even cross my mind. You know, you dropped me a line and you were like, "Hey, you've got a vid of this thing. Let's talk about it." I'm like, "Yeah, that sounds fun." I kind of miss when DVDs had their little commentary on the menu, so it kind of takes me back a little bit.
Yeah, I think as soon as you told me that the entire thing was available, that was the first thought in my mind was, let's watch it together. And then, we kind of talk about it. And again, for people to listen to the show, if for whatever reason you watch this first, go to Dr. Nez YouTube and go watch the full video without us talking over it because it is really an amazing performance. And yeah, for fun, you can sit there, you can pick apart the little bits. But I mean, as an overall, it was a fantastic performance. As you guys' first gig, I think it was great. It didn't look like a first performance. Bass player, as we've said 5, 6 times now, definitely doesn't look like first gig.
Yeah.
I think it sounded great.
No, I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me too, because for what it's worth, that's my first gig playing electric guitar.
Right.
So yeah. So
Yeah,
it was a first for all of us
you,
in some way.
yeah. Just as individual musicians, and then as the Doctor Nez band, this will be something cool for you guys to look back on. And of course, yeah, you're gonna sit there and you're gonna skeeve a little bit, little parts here and there, but the overall, the grand scheme of it was it came off really well, and for people listening to watching, I should say, listening, whatever, probably at this point, probably just back to the logo, but. You guys got to experience this too. This is really cool. As always, make sure to go to Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and follow Dr. Nez's social medias. We'll make sure that we have those links available for all of you. And as always, you guys love when Dr. Nez comes on the show. I love even more than you love it when Dr. Nez comes on the show. And just wanted to say, you're always welcome here. Come on, it's like your second home. Thanks for coming on the show, dude. This is really cool.
Thanks for having me. It means a lot.
Hell yeah, dude. All right, everybody. As always, I'm your host, Adam. This is your home for underground metal. Be good, take care of each other, be safe, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.
See ya.